we'll be talking about our futures and what you want to be and how you're going to get there. Please tell your right-hand partner about your future dreams and aspirations. Psst, psst, psst. Charlie, I know what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be a doctor. I want to help other people, and I want to change the world. You're silly. Only boys like me can be a doctor. This is a scene like Elizabeth Blackwell would have faced almost 100 years ago, and she was the first female physician in the United States. Blackwell didn't always want to be a physician. At first, she was grossed out by blood and didn't want anything to do with it. But as time went on and her best friend became diagnosed with cancer and died, she decided to become a female physician to help other women and to change the world. She started applying to different medical schools, 36 to be exact, and out of the 36, she received 35 medical rejections. But she only needed one to make the difference: Geneva Medical College. Of course, it first started out as a joke, as the male students got to vote if they wanted a female student to come and entertain them, and they all voted yes, thinking that she would serve as some comedy as they became doctors. But she persisted, and even some of the professors didn't want to discuss subjects such as the reproductive system in front of a lady, but she refused to be treated differently, and she paved the path for future women in the medical field. She created her future, which is what we will all be doing starting today. Now, over the course of this speech, I will be talking about people who have achieved their dream futures, how many people still have it, and what it takes to achieve your dream future. Now, future is a broad term, and it can be used to describe many things: career goals, cash goals, even car goals. But when most of us decide to think of our futures, we decide to think of our dreams. Let's try it out. Raise your hand if you once had a dream or aspiration. Now keep it up if you are living that dream. According to the Laborers Bureau of Statistics, only about a third of Americans are happy with their current future, where over 50% describe their current futures as a stepping stone or a temporary thing. This means that more than half of the American population still isn't happy with where they're at. But this can all be changed by taking an initiative to further your education, by talking to a mentor who's successful in the field that you want to work in, by taking an initiative to further your dreams, and taking a commitment to yourself that you will get there. Now, most of the time, what stops us from achieving our dreams is money, grades. But when you think about it, there's so many people who don't have what we have. I'm going to tell you about a Syrian refugee named Doaa. She and her boyfriend Bassam crossed the Atlantic seas in order to try to get a better future for themselves. They put their entire life savings in the hands of some notorious pirates. They boarded a ship. They saw small children get chopped to pieces by propellers. She did make it to Europe now, and not only did she save her life, she saved the life of 2 other innocent babies with her. But I must ask, why did she need to do this? Doaa was determined to make her future a better place, and the way she did this was by taking the initiative to further her educations. All she needed was one chance to try for her future. She made it. She proved that she could create her future, which is why I must ask all of you to try the same. I challenge you all to be like Doaa, Elizabeth Blackwell, and those 1/3 of the population who are happy with their current futures. Because it is our world, and we have to make sure that it is a better place as we create the future. Thank you.